Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. Today we are going to be discussing the current tournament that's going on to get Scrapper. Really excited for his kit. He's got shield for days. Definitely could use him in the Doom Tower here, but currently we're going to be looking at the Dragon tournament that's going on. And definitely a lot of people are out there, they're struggling on Dragon, definitely getting to level 20. So, we're just going to give you some tips, some tricks on, how to go about it. So for most people as they're starting out, you're going to want to start farming because you can get 5-star gear at stage 7. If you can, push it up to stage 10 to start going 4 and 5. And then if you really can push it from there, get to stage 13 and start farming here, because that's the first time you're going to be able to do 6-star. Now, the main thing for this, and I literally just finished stage 20 today here, it's just how it's all composition. So you're going to want a healer, you're going to want a sustain shield type champion, you're going to want a debuffer, and then either 2 nukes or another healer who can do some damage. And then if you're only going to go with a single AoE or a single attack, make sure that that guy has either some kind of function where it's an enemy max HP like Royal Guard, Cold Heart, who I don't have, wish I had. This level would be, all levels would actually be way easier with a Cold Heart there, but Royal Guard definitely does the job. And then in this case, he's going to be backed up by Saito. Now, Saito's going to put out a good amount of damage because he's really here for the waves and he's here for the boss. Now, Saito, single target, will put up quite a bit of damage because his abilities stack when you keep hitting the same person. So he gets stronger as he fights longer with the same person. And his abilities can stack up to getting an extra 30% damage out. So definitely a good way to go. Alright, let's give this thing a shot. Alright, so reason I really love Miscreant Monster, he can put, if you have him kitted with enough accuracy, he can definitely stun the adds with his shield ability, his A2. Because his A2, he's putting a shield based on the amount of damage that he does. And you definitely want to make sure that he is kitted so that he has a ton of HP, full crit rate, and a ton of crit damage. So that way his shields can be as tanky as possible there. And then if you can, get some accuracy in there so they can hit those stuns. As you can see, he was able to stun 2 of the people there, and then he also puts out fears as well. So he's got a really good kit. He's a legendary in an epic skin, without a doubt. There are some legendaries who don't even have his type of abilities. Obviously, you can see here he's backed up, and he synergizes really well with Madame Seris, who's stripping buffs as they come up, and she's putting attack down and defense down. There's only a few heroes who can do that. There, obviously, you can replace her in this comp here with Stag Knight, with Duck the Pierced. They're 2 very popular champions, and recent Duck the Pierce, at least recent pull for me. So I do have him on my account. I've been using Stag Knight for a long time in a lot of these runs, but he's negative affinity for Dragon 20. So pulling Madame Seris 2 days ago was I definitely rejoiced on that because she is quite a great kit, and she's definitely improved my arena team as well. Definitely check that video out. There, I put that up yesterday. Alright, so we're on here to the dragon. Decrease attack, decrease offense. Saito ignore damage. Ignore defense, I mean. He's dropping some hits. You're going to see Saito's damage get better and better and better as the match goes on here. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get past this purple bar here because we've already done the takedown ability. So, ooh, wow, okay, not too bad. I guess we did. Miscreant Monster to the rescue there. Now, putting out some shields. Everything right now is just getting that takedown ability to cycle back in. And then while we're waiting for that to cycle, we're just getting Saito to hit, because he can increase his crit rate and his attack by himself. So a nice little self buff. And then a lot of the damage that is being put out is being mitigated through ally protection from Miscreant Monsters. So you could build some of these guys like pretty squishy. I don't have them too squishy, but you could, and you'd be in pretty good shape when you have a Miscreant Monster. He kind of is a beast on all of these dungeons and will get you pretty far anywhere, which is nice. So we're just about at the end of this particular run. We are doing exceptionally well right now. None of my earlier runs went this good, but they are doing really well. Alright, so this last hit should come soon. There we go. Ooh, nice little 6-star piece. Let's take a look at this. So attack, HP flat stat, resistance flat stat in the bin. Now, a lot of you will be tempted to keep that. Do remember the main things you do want to keep: speed rolls, accuracy roll, crit, and maybe damage. So think of like SAC-D, SACD. So speed, accuracy, super important in the game. Then you have your crit rate and your defense stats. So sustain, and then I usually look for one or the other, defense and or health. So either of those can work pretty well on that end. Alright, let's take a look at these champions real quick. Alright, so we got Saito, Cruel Gear, attack, a broken set here. Got him in an attack banner, crit damage, and defense. I know a lot of people out there will want to put him in an attack, and more attack. Resist the compulsion to do that. He's already got 4100 attack, but he needs the defense to be able to sustain. So almost 2300 defense. They're 172 on his speed, so his speed could be a little bit better. His crit rate should be hovering at 100 rather than 114, so I could fix that a little bit. There we can definitely get some more into the critical damage aspect. But as you can see, I don't have an endgame build here for him. Like, not a dirty spender, a low spender here, so I'm grinding to get a lot of these pieces. I've got a 6-star here, but the rest of this stuff's 5-star. Even got a common piece here, so not going crazy by any means. So Madame Ceres here, she's got some 6-star gear on. there. I definitely made sure she pretty much took all my 6-star gear, as much as I could get, and put it on her, because she's the most important person to pretty much all of my runs, her and who I'm going to show you next, Miscreant Monster. So let's take a total look at the stats. So got her health really high because she is going to be putting self shields on, so I want her to be really, really, really tanky. So 48,000. Don't need any attack on her. She's not there to do that. Need a bunch of defense, so 20, almost 2,900. 203. Wish I could get that a little higher, but with her current gear I can't. So 203 on the speed. Crit rate's a little low, but you know, can't have it all with the gear that I have currently. So 47 crit rate and 92 crit damage. This is where, you know, really wanted to get this thing in is the accuracy. So 265 accuracy. I'm only going to try to get that higher. So accuracy and speed is really where I'm going to put my time in as I'm, you know, grinding to get that to somewhere in that 500 range and get this into the 250, 260 range if I can. So next, Miscreant Monster. So he's definitely, you know, fully kitted out as much as possible here. Got as much 6-star gear on him. You know, definitely room for improvement. 6-star could be here, 6-star could be here, 6-star could be here. And we can definitely get a set of 6-star gloves on him. You know, currently I have him sitting with HP boots with crit rate on them with speed, HP chest, crit rate, speed, a crit damage gloves with speed, and then a massive crit rate roll on them. So definitely afforded me a lot of mobility because I got him to 95 there on that side. So definitely, you know, this is a more end game build where I don't have to put a speed boot on him and I can still get him to a massive amount of speed. So 68,000 health there. His defense is a little low, but because he has so much sustain and then he's throwing shields on, I'm not super worried if he's taking a lot of hits, but I could definitely work on getting that defense into that 2,000 range. 208 speed, so he's definitely going fast. 95 crit rate. We're getting 175 critical damage, and then 192 with a lot of resistance, so 134 on the resistance. Both of these could be higher. Best way to get these higher, at least for me as it comes down the line, as I'm working and grinding, is going to be the Great Hall. Because you can get an extra 80 accuracy, and I believe it's an extra 80 resistance if you just complete your Great Hall, and that would add a massive amount to these two totals here. So definitely as you're starting out, one, you know, pro tip, do your Great Hall. And my Great Hall's not great right now, but definitely I'm working on it. Oh, the other two heroes are in my vault, so let's grab them here. And actually, I don't even think we have to grab them to be able to look at them. No, we don't. Alright, so you can see my Apothecary is not crazy kit, but a lot of speed, a little bit of defense. Alright, we do have to pull him out to go into the total stats, so let's do that. Where is Apothecary? So there's Apothecary. So 27,000, almost 1,700 attack, 2,800 defense, 197. Definitely wish I could get that a little higher. I probably could if I re-gear him right now, but I'm not really, he's not dying too much on me currently, so I don't currently want to re-gear him. He's got 100% crit rate, a little bit of crit damage on him there, and he's got 160 accuracy. on that end, so not too bad. Could definitely put an end game type of gear together for him as I grind more of this stuff. Last but not least, Royal Guard. So he's definitely got a broken kit. He's got 2, 3, 6-star gear. Actually 4. Wow. 6-star gear on him. Let's take a look at his total stats. So 40,000 HP. So you can see here he was able to take some hits even though he has a lower base defense. He is obviously hard to kit because his base defense is so low. So I got him to 16, 75, 170 on the speed. We're definitely going to have to take a look at that, getting that higher. They're 106 on the critical rate, and then 174. You know, obviously, if you're going into an end game build with this gentleman, you definitely want to get that to around 274, and then get your attack up higher there as well into that 4,000 range, along with getting this to about 2,500. And then your speed to around 200 to 210. If you can get it higher than that, even better. Obviously, you know, best of all worlds would be to get a bunch of accuracy for his A1 decreased defense, because he won't do his takedown ability unless there's a decreased defense up. So do keep that in mind for his kitting there. But yeah, that's things I'm going to be working on as I'm, you know, going into the latter stages of becoming an endgame player there. Alright, well that is enough for this particular video. I hope to see you again soon. Do like and subscribe if you like this video, and I look forward to seeing and talking with all of you in the comments. Have a fantastic day. Bye now.